Hey, fellow agents, this is Agent Smith, and we're going to be playing Quest for Glory 2, Trial by Fire. Now, they're going to give you copyrights on here. This is a product owned by Sierra, and I'm going to be playing it through AGD Interactive. You've seen them before with me when we were doing the King's Quest series, where they updated 2 and 3, I believe, maybe even 4. Well, in this series of games, all of them were VGA, except for the second one. The first one had an EGA version. The second one never got it because when Sierra went back and updated the graphics on all their games, they just didn't sell like they used to. So they never finished a lot of them. That's the reason why King's Quest had to be redone by AGD. Space Quest was redone by another company as well to cover those. So in this series, we won't have a single text parser game unless I want it to be, but who wants that crap? So let's go ahead and step in and give appreciation as well to Advanced Gaming Design Interactive. I forget what AGD stands for, but I'm sure it's that. They do such a great job. These guys produce these things for free for anybody out there who wants them, so they just do an amazing job. Now, this isn't voice acted, but the reason why they didn't do any voice acting on this one was solely because of the fact that it's more of an RPG. I love the little tidbits though that they put into this. That's Jack B. Nimble's Nimble Jack stick. Old-fashioned word processor. Either way, let's get into the introduction. Now this opening here, I have to say, the reason why this is done like this is because in the EGA version of the first one, that happened and a dragon popped up. Now, because this is different, of course, it's a genie. And in number 2, of course, they did the same. So there's us on our carpet with the Kattas and Abdullah-Do. He laughs at the name, too. Quest for Glory, Trial by Fire. This would be the one I think I've ever actually played, to be honest with you. The original game was by Sierra Online. This version, or that version being written and designed by the Cole family. It's a cute little intro sequence. They actually replicated the original EGA version of the opening sequence. And the graphics on that one isn't so bad. It's probably on par with King's Quest 3 or 4. The one I had to do in parser, text parser. Similarly, Space Quest wise, when the one I had to do in theirs in text parser, I want to say it was the third one in the series. Like this would have been graphically the same as those, which isn't bad for the time frame, but if there's an opportunity to have it in a visually pleasing manner, then I'm gonna go ahead and take it. So the USS Enterprise flying by there. Chris Jones, creator of the AGS game engine. See, little things like that are like extras I don't know if were in the intro, to be honest. You no gonna regret this, boss. Guaranteed the best in town, or you gonna get a money. How's about a nice... Wait, what is it? That up there? What is it that up there? I really need to fucking slow that text down. Holy shit. No, that costume just will not do. Now you look like a hero. Now you look like a hero of Shapir. There you go, your quick intro. Now what's cool about these, and I mentioned these before, is that you can import a hero. So I took the save file that I created, I dropped it into this game, and we're going to go ahead and import it. I have the option in later games, they didn't have this number 2, you had to stay with what you have, but in 3, 4, and 5, you were able to change your class as you went. Now doing this is alters your character a little bit, but I'm going to stick with a thief class. If I want to learn magic or fighting skills, all I got to do is add those in. And character was successfully imported as a thief. Welcome to Trial by Fire, Kane. So, these are the stats I ended up with. I had a perfect vitality. Now, as you can see, you could increase higher now in these things, which increase my stamina and health. 100 was the max before, and I believe in this one 200 was the max now. You're expected to have about 60 to 70 for everything in this, so what I intend to do is the one thing that I needed the most. Well, lockpicking is easy to do. I could practice that shit. Let's put it into intelligence and strength I'm not worried about magic and parry because those are magic user and fighter skills. But I will put 1 point into lock picking just for it. The rest of these things I can practice. Throwing things, dodging in combat, climbing, all of that stuff's not a problem. So we'll go ahead and get started into the world. Quest for Glory 2 offers multiple conversation and alleyway systems to the player. Please select your preference before starting. And what they're referring to is the original version was in text parser, which I don't want to do, so I'm going to leave it in point and click version. And the alleyway system was excessively difficult. Honestly, I never got through number 2 because I could never figure out how to get anywhere. It was a ridiculous maze of stupidity. So, because I don't like that, I'm going to go with the simplified one. You've selected the simplified alley system. This option will allow players new to Quest for Glory 2 to navigate the city with little chance of getting lost. On the drawback, you miss on some Easter eggs, but honestly, I could give 2 shits, so let's move forward. It is not amazing. Is it not amazing how quickly we could set up this inn? The Katta's Tale is already the center of Shapir's entertainment. Where else can you watch Shima dance? She should dance now, huh? You know, you will always have a place to stay and fine food to eat in Shapir. Shamin, Shima, and I cannot thank you enough for helping us recover our stolen treasure. It is good to be back home. Even though I have had troubling news, my old friend Aras al-Din and Emir of Rasir is missing. He was a good man, but not as wise as I. Ah, but you have not even seen our beautiful Shapir, and already I speak of problems. You need to go out, explore, and discover why this is indeed a land of enchantment. But let's continue. So we got our same system. Walking, looking, touching, talking. Get back on your feet first, okay. Magic is blocked out because we have no need for it, but this will be our skill listing. And look, they gave us pretty much everything we had before. We've got small, sleek local daggers are most useful for throwing or for close fighting. I'm carrying 2. That's what I had left at the end because I threw 3 of them pointlessly. The collective weight of your daggers is 120 quarks. What the fuck? All right. Weighing shit in quarks. Either way, my whole load is 2,700 out of 46 I can do. So the chainmail I bought. Your chainmail armor is quite effective for protection, but it is very heavy. 2,100. Whoa, man, that's a majority of my stuff, but you know what? It protects me. An Acme lockpick, suitable for most standard locks and a few squirrely ones. We've also got the Thieves Toolkit. Contains a variety of slim, sharp instruments in the right hands. These implements will open any lock, but unbarred door. We also have our Thieves Guild license, authorizing you to do business with thieves without getting killed by them, if there are any. Got a water flagon, a water skin. Your leather water skin is crucial in venturing equipment in the desert. You are carrying 1 full water skin. Water's going to be a problem now. Alright. We've also got rations. They refreshed my rations. I didn't have 5. I think I used most of them on the bear. Standard adventuring rations. You're carrying 5. The collective weight of your rations is 100. Damn, that's 20 quarks apiece. And they convert all of your money to gold, but it's Spielbergian money. You still retain 221 golden coins from the land of Spielberg, with an additional amount for having saved the princess and the jester and killing all of the things that they did at the very end. It was kind of just skipped. On the other hand, I have 0 gold dinar and 0 brass centimes. And unfortunately, or centimes. I'll say that. But anyway. Either way, we got to trade that in somehow or another because we don't need money from Spielberg. So, talk to me, Abdullah. Ah, yes, nice and point and click. They'll do it just like the old one. I am Abdullah Du. It is an old family name. Any daily news? I've heard that Rasir has become grim and unpleasant place to be, now that my good friend Aras is no longer an emir. No longer the emir. Rumors, huh? I have heard that in Rasir they now forbid people to speak to one another. How can one live in such a way? Any more? Okay, none. Going back. Tell me about Shapir. Just new land for me. Change my clothes and shit. The land of Shapir may be plagued with elementals and jinns, but this city will ever stand as long as there are heroes such as yourself. Well, tell me about this inn. A place to relax, to talk to friends, to eat and drink, to watch entertainment. What better place to be? Food, huh? Shima's cooking is fantastic, and her tea is heavenly. Truly, the Katta are friends beyond measure. Measure. And what about this bazaar? Why, the very plazas of our city are a thriving marketplace. Cool, you got a thieves guild? Thieves guild? What need have you for thieves? There is no such guild in this fair city. Well, I'm gonna take this place for all it's got then. I ain't gotta worry about what I do. And jinns, you say? What the hell's a jinn? Jinn are magical beings, huge, monstrous creatures of power capable of tearing a man's limb from limb. Although I have never personally experienced this. Obviously, you got all your limbs, brother. And the Katta? The Katta make great neighbors and friends, and Shamin and Shima are the finest of the Kattas. You say so. Tell me more about Shamin. Like a cat, Shamin lands upon his paws wherever he goes. This inn is the oasis of culture for Shapir. And Shima? Ah, the enchanting Shima. Her dance must be seen to be savored. Oh, wow. I might have to ask for that then. Tell me about the desert out there, because, again, I come from a land of, like, snow and fucking trees and shit, so... The desert is full of perils for the unwary, and only brave men or fools dare go there. I used to travel through the desert often, so are you brave or a fool then? Monsters out there then? That'd be the forest for this game. I have fought many monsters on my travels through the desert. That doesn't help me. Thank you, though. Tell me about Rasir. Rasir and Shapir were sister cities, separated by the sands of the desert. Now it is said that the fountain of Rasir runs no more, and the city's soul has shriveled like a grape in the sun. Okay. And Amir? Or Emir? Eris was the kindest of men, quick to hug you and call you brother. But I must admit that he was not a very brave. And Eris? He was a generous and a friendly man, and Rasir was a place worth living. Now Eris is lost. His brother sits on his throne, and Rasir stagnates. Okay. I see what the issue is. We've got a rift between brothers going on. We've got to deal with it. So what did you think about Spielberg, man? If you had not returned our stolen carpet and treasures, I would still be sitting there, wasting away to a mere shadow of myself. The carpet, yeah, speaking of which. I have given the carpet to the Sultan, and in return he has made me wealthy beyond even my dreams. Okay, what happened to your treasure? There is no greater treasure than friendship. And the brigands? If I had not fought off so many in battle in Spielberg Pass, perhaps you would not have made it through the brigand lair, my friend. Oh, you trying to take credit for my win? I don't think so. Alright, well, that covers all of that. Oh, no, there we go. Alright, cool. Is your friend Abdullah whom you met at the inn in Spielberg after he was robbed by the brigands. In return for recovering his treasure and his carpet, he brought you with him to Shapir. You suspect he has gained quite a few pounds since his return. Your good friend Shamin. Let's go talk to Shamin. Or if I can, from here. A meal? Fuck it, let's order a meal. Shima, will be with you shortly with one of her splendid meals. Try to roll my R's when I speak as well as I can. Here is your morning meal of warm bread and honeyed butter. fresh fruit and tea, just as you prefer. Prefer. It's gonna be rough. That's gonna be hard to do, but I'll do my very best to make the cat people purr and sound wispy. Oh, thank you. Boop. I'm gonna eat that food. She got some tickle bitties, man. In comparison to last time, your breakfast is delicious and foreign. And my drink? Aside from your water, you have nothing to drink. You would no doubt receive more tea with the meal. All right, well, let's give Shamin a bit of a talk. Why am I walking with my butt forward like that? That's so weird. Tell me about yourself, man. It's been a while. I mean, honestly, I've been into your place. I didn't even sleep. I was there for like a week. Fucked that whole place up, and I slept there twice. Shamin, in the tongue of my kindred, means he of the lion. Okay, in the news? Much happens in Shapir. What would you have me tell you about, hero friend? Well, any rumors, if you can. I have heard that the armies of the Sultan sent to Rasir were destroyed by a great wind. Okay. And tell me about Shapir. This city is but an island of beauty amidst the shifting sands of timeless mountains. That is beautiful, man. Tell me about your business here, man. This is truly what an inn should be, the center of all, with Shima to dance and the poet Omar to entertain. There will always be something of interest here. Can she dance? When Shima dances, fire's awakened. At least for Katta. Of course. If you look at cats that way. How many furries are watching? If you're a furry watching, you let me know. If you've made it to 18 minutes into this video at all, you let me know. And tell me about Omar. Poetry is revered in this land. Words of the poet Omar speak both to the heart and to the mind. What of the bazaar? In the plaza of the fountain and other plazas, the Katta merchants set up their shops. Merchants, you say? Katta are fine sellers of many things, for they know the true value of wealth. Yeah? To be truly wealthy, you must learn what it is to be content. Content? If I was text parsing, I'd be asking questions to an endless number. It would take hours to get through. Like, this is a lot of text. There's a lot of fucking options. But it's even more when you're doing it in a text parser. That's the reason why I don't think I was like, fuck, I don't give a fuck. Don't tell me shit. You'd have to literally keep a notebook to keep track of what's going on. Anyway, tell me about the Katta. We are a little people and few, but like grains of sand, we will always belong to the desert. Okay. No, I don't want to know that again. Shapir? Desert? What did I ask? Yeah, okay, Shapir. Boy, all right, desert. Tell me about the desert. Sands that change colors with the time of day. The desert is dear to our people, however, it is best viewed at night. It is hard to survive the heat of the sun. And the monsters out there? There are many creatures in the desert. Who would seek to harm you. Of course. Probably like scorpions and snakes and shit. Nope ropes and nope tails. Rasir. That city used to be but a mirror of Shapir. Now it is said that it is a foreshadow of what is to come. We have a bad leader, maybe. Foreshadow, you say. It is not good to speak of evil, but there is much of it in Rasir. I hope I'm not hissing the mic out when I do all this. I'm trying to be a cat. That's how cats talk, right? We journeyed to Spielberg to bring back a hero. Oh, you said nothing about that in the last one, but not a new game. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for your information. It is one of the several low round tables. You're pleased at the delicious smells and delightful ambiance of the newly remodeled Katta's Tail Inn. You give it 3.5 stars. A large brass bottle with a genie it could hold. What a genie it could hold. And this here is an oil lamp. Batteries not included, or even necessary. Nice, nice. Alright, well, I'm gonna go step out just to go see, get a quick look. I want to see what the map's like. Can I? Thank you. That's gonna be rough. This is kind of on the edges of the screen for me. You, stranger, you're just in luck. I got everything you need right here. I have to give him an Italian accent. You would need a map. I got a map. You need a compass. I got a compass. You need a souvenir Shapir for friends, relatives. I got the best souvenirs in town. Okay, buddy. He's one of the local guards. He's a local townsperson. You see a Katta musician playing some sort of musical instrument and charming a dangerous-looking snake. There are some brass coins thrown into his bowl. I don't have the money for him. This guy looks like he could play the piano, but strangely. What the fuck does that mean? I feel like I missed an inside joke with the company. You see a charming young Katta with a smile for you. A well-kept plaza of Shapir are octagonal in shape. To the north, a street leads to the rest of the city, and to the south, a massive gate marks the beginning of the desert. Cool, so this is the entrance to the place, which means every time I come in, I'll have access to the inn right away. Well, what's the matter, you? You know, like a big deal when you see it. My Italian's not great. Door. No doubt about it. Another door. Oh my goodness, alright. I'm gonna just walk back, because this is gonna be different. Hey you, I gotta adjust the thing. A keychain, the real Shapir brass sent me out in the end. Only cost you a 1 denier. I don't have any of those things, friend, but that's alright. I'm gonna get out of the way. I'm gonna learn to lockpick real good in this. I will, though, on the other hand, take a step from this, because there's gonna be a lot to learn, a lot of new shit to check out. In fact, I might go and fiddle around with learning how to lockpick a little bit better and get a feel for how this game is gonna be, and maybe see if I can get this thing to full screen without fucking up my recording stuff. But either way, we will explore the beautiful town of Shapir and find out what the problem is, which I have a feeling is Rasir, and, well, find hopefully a fighter's guild, a thieves guild. They don't have one here. And hopefully figure out what we can do in this world. So, as I usually say, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, I will see you all in the next one. Have a great day.
Hey fellow agents, don't forget to like and subscribe by clicking the button in the center of the screen. You can also find the last video by clicking the button to the left, and you can take a look at some of the other stuff I've done by clicking the button to the right. Hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good day.